So, for real, blessings for y'all coming out, because without our people, we don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, we give thanks for coming out and supporting all of this. And, DJ O-B-1, let's do some music. Actually, I just want to give the history of, we do mostly hip-hop music, but we do a lot of reggae, a lot of funk, a lot of R&B, rock, soul, and all that. So, but hip-hop's been manipulated, I feel like, more than a lot of the other genres out there. And what they've convinced people, especially today on Clear Channel, what hip-hop is some of the, like, real hip-hop people don't think of Lil Wayne as hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these clowns out there that are, like, that's just modern-day blackface to me. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of good underground hip-hop out there, and hip-hop really came from all genres of music. So when I hear people say, I just don't like hip-hop, it's one of the craziest things I've ever heard, because it's like saying, I don't like music, you know what I mean? Because hip-hop came from everything, and so that's where a lot of rhymes came from, was poets and storytellers that were just keeping the word of their people alive. And when all this shit goes down and the EMPs take out our electronics and all that, I hope that people can rejuvenate a lot of the things that humanity was really supposed to be based on, because music, beat, rhythm, and all that can be continued as long as people got a heart and a soul and passion for life. And so I'm gonna do one of my first tracks. I never play this track out, but it's relevant today. I'm gonna do it a cappella first, and then we're gonna run it second, because a lot of times people are like, we can't always hear what you're saying, but definitely let us know if the sound is clear or not clear, so that you all hear what we're bringing to the people. This is a track I did called A Violent Solution, and this was written about, I don't know, 8 years ago. 2 million people in the middle of a summer war. I start to wonder to myself, you're what they fighting for. I bet they thinking that some violence working for the peace. You say they hating freedom, now you hate the Middle East. You start to generalize, profiling the different types of stereotypes, and if they don't match the one you like, you probably separate them into classes, dividing up the masses into those with us and those against. You start to build a defense in anticipation of the violence, cause you're about to drop the wrath of God. And though it seems a little odd, I start to nod in understanding of malicious planning, cause I've been the one to separate myself from opposition, defining my new position as the one that regulates the good and bad. And though it seems a little sad, from here to Baghdad, violence is the main solution for the revolution. You think aggression might resolve a Great Depression, but to understand the lesson of the oneness means to love thyself. And I is the final tie, reconnecting you and I, cause love is looking out for human health. Violent solution, your violent solution. A world that's choosing sides, yeah. A violent solution, your violent solution. Taking people's lives, yeah. 2 million people in the middle of a summer war. I start to wonder to myself, you're what they fighting for. I bet they thinking there's some violence working for the peace. You say they hating freedom, now you hate the Middle East. You start to generalize, profiling the different types of stereotypes, and if they don't match the one you like, you probably separate them into classes, dividing up the masses into those with us and those against. You start to build a defense in anticipation of the violence, cause you about to drop the wrath of God. Though it seems a little odd, I start to nod in understanding of malicious planning, cause I've been the one to separate myself from my position, defining my new position as the one that regulates the good and bad. Though it seems a little sad, from here to Baghdad, violence is the main solution for the revolution. You think aggression might resolve a Great Depression, but to understand the lesson of the oneness means to love thyself. And I is the final tie, reconnecting you and I, for love is looking out for human health. A violent solution, your violent solution. A world that's choosing sides, yeah. A violent solution, your violent solution. You're taking people's lives, yeah. A violent solution, your violent solution has never helped mankind, yeah. Can y'all hear this all right? O-B-1.